Hello guys, it is me again, it's RFan34, and welcome back to another video. And this is actually going to be another response video to Hey, Isn't That Devon Graham? Usually these challenges on every Thursday, called Thrill Me Thursdays, and these have been a lot of fun to do. You know, the top 5 female killers in movies, and top 5 favorite horror films from the 70s, and things like that. I mean, these are a lot of fun to do. So now this is the new category for this Thursday challenge. And basically for this one, it's Thrill Me Thursdays, top 5 favorite Freddy Krueger kills. And I thought that's a really, really good idea for a list. So I really had to think about this one because, you know, the Elm Street franchise really has had a lot of really great inventive deaths and things like that. You know, Freddy Krueger is just one of those really iconic horror characters that everybody knows of, just like Jason and Michael Myers and Pinhead and Chucky. I mean, Leatherface. I mean, Freddy Krueger is like one of the top well-known horror characters of all time. And, you know, Robert Englund just plays that role so perfectly. Always been a big fan of Robert Englund, you know, not just as Freddy Krueger, but the Adventures of Fort Fairlane and the Mangler, and just among many other stuff. Robert Englund, always been a huge fan of his. And so I really had to think about this list because there's been some really good kills in this horror franchise, but I narrowed it down to 5. So let's get started on my top 5 favorite Freddy Krueger kills. Number 5 is the waterbed scene with Joey. Hey, how's this for a wet dream? You know, when Joey's in the waterbed, and Freddy Krueger kills Joey in the waterbed, and, you know, Freddy says, yeah, how's this for your wet dreams, and things like that. So I mean that's easily one of my favorite kills. Just love that one a lot. Number 4. Number 4, I gotta go with Tina from the original film, the one where she's floating in the air and, you know, things like that. I mean, what more can you say about that one? You know, you see the claw like in her stomach, and there's blood, and she's getting thrown against the wall, and she's getting dragged on the ceiling, and I mean, everybody knows that one. I mean, what more can be said about that one? Number 3 is Something Inside Me. This is the one from Elm Street 2, where Freddy Krueger comes out of that one guy's body. It's like there's something inside me, and you see Freddy Krueger's face implanted on the guy's chest, and he comes out of the guy and he chokes the guy in the room, and, you know, being the possessed Jesse and things like that. I mean, Elm Street 2 is just such an underrated movie from the franchise that gets hated on a lot. I feel like I'd probably say it's the most underrated of the franchise because I love Elm Street 2. But that death right there had to have been in my top 5. So far we got the waterbed at number 5, we got Tina at number 4, and we got Something Inside Me at number 3. Number 2, I gotta go with the Puppet Master kind of death in Dream Warriors. This is the one where the guy, like, the thing has come out of his arm, and Freddy Krueger is like controlling him like he's like a puppet. You know, like there's like strings of blood coming out of his wrists, and he's like being, you know, like one of those things where like they have like those strings, and you hold them up like this, and then you can like move the dummies and the puppets around like that. I mean, one of the things I always think of when I think of the Dream Warriors is that death sequence, and it's easily my favorite death scene of that movie. I just love that one so much, and it had to have been in my top 5. And coming in at number 1 for my favorite Freddy Krueger kill has to be Glenn from the original, Johnny Depp, because this was always the one I remember as a kid always stuck with me. When I first saw the clip years ago when I was a kid, and, you know, with Glenn, you know, sleeping in the bed, he gets sucked into the bed, gets pulled into the bed by Freddy Krueger, and the blood comes out of the out of the hole in the bed and goes all over the ceiling, and you got that really creepy music that plays. I mean, just that, when you think about, like, iconic deaths in the Elm Street franchise, especially in the original film, that's got to be, like, one of the top ones that everybody thinks of, is Glenn's death in the original. And for that reason, it's my #1 favorite kill of the Elm Street franchise. And so there you go. Those are my top 5. The waterbed, Tina, Something Inside Me from Part 2, what did I just say? Oh, the Puppet Master one, and Glenn. So there you go. Those are my top 5 favorite Freddy Krueger kills from the franchise. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.